Good morning, Botswana. Dumelang Botswana. Welcome to Bonang Lesedi. Now, today is going to be a little different from our usual. Today is about words, powerful words. We have an author in studio today who's going to be telling us about her book. And we also have a poet. His name is Kutlo, and he's going to be closing the show for us. Kutlo?
What?
Welcome to Bonang Lesedi.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so tell me, why did you choose words instead of chapters, rather?
I feel like I chose words because it expresses more about myself. It expresses more about how we do things in life. Yeah, and it also inspired me in a different way because I've not been into this. So I've been writing, and I didn't want to express it to the world. Inspired me. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me, do these words just come at 2 a.m. in the morning, or do you just wrestle them into a paper?
Yeah, anytime, even when I walk, I can just pick 3 lines and I'll say, that's it. Then.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we are going to end up seeing you transitioning into books as well.
Yeah, maybe in time, but I wanted to. But I found it's a very big, anytime, even a difficult thing to do is not an easy thing to do. But when time goes on, I would really like to.
Okay. So tell me, why, with your poems, like 30, let's say, just picture it, 30 minutes or 30 seconds after, rather, how do you want us to feel? What feelings are you trying to evoke with your poetry?
I do spoken poetry and also poetry in general. So I think spoken poetry is more about when I write spoken poetry, it comes deep from my heart. So I can write about the situations about how the day went, or how am I feeling when internally or outside.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
That is very special. So this is a guy who forces you guys to actually go in and actually feel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, on the next segment, guys, we are going to be sitting down with somebody who actually does chapters, somebody who creates words, who creates worlds with words. Thank you so much, and I will see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. Like I said, hi, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, who is Bakang?
Bakang is a young inspirational author who just loves writing, and she expresses her love and wisdom through her writing. So I believe that through my writing, many people can learn and they get inspired on doing what more I can do. Yeah.
Okay. So if you could give me one sentence that describes your book.
My book is a book about friendship, betrayal, love, and unexpected twists and valuable life lessons.
Oh, okay. So tell me, when did you actually decide to write this book? Like, was there a moment, or just it's something that you actually thought about?
Yeah, I have always enjoyed writing, but it came to a turning point where I discovered a story in my mind. It was like a movie was playing in my mind. I could see the characters, and I knew that I had to bring the story to life. And that's how A Living Dark Past was born. Yeah.
Okay, tell me, if your book had a theme song, what would it be and why?
It will contain both sadness and hope. Sadness for the way the characters ended up, and hope that they don't become the same people in the afterlife.
Oh, okay. So you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, true.
Okay, so living a dark past, right?
Yeah.
what motivated this theme exactly? Like you said, there was a play in your head, a movie playing in your head. Like, what really inspired you to actually just like pen it down?
Like I said, I always enjoyed writing, and this story, it was like pestering me to write it down, because in every page here there is a theme. Yeah,
so every page actually gives you a
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you heard it, guys. Let's take a quick break and continue with her story. Welcome back, guys. We're still with Vagang and we're learning more about her journey. So tell me, ma'am, I know this is a weird question, but where is the weirdest place you've actually written any part of this book?
I haven't been to anywhere this place. I wrote this book when I was at home.
Oh, you were at home the entire time. Comfort zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
At home.
So tell me, which chapter or which part of this book is actually your favorite part?
It's chapter 4, the last chapter, because that's why I decided as an author that it's about time I answer the questions that kept lingering in every reader's mind. For where are these characters gonna end? Yeah, it was so much fun, because that's the way now I make sure that I show those vivid emotions where the reader could just connect with the book and fully immerse him or herself in the book. Not just chapter 4, but the whole book.
Okay. So exactly which question are you trying to answer with this book?
Since it's a book about love, betrayal, jealousy, and friendship, I'm trying to answer the question like, can even the strongest bonds be unshakable when it comes to one-sided love? Yeah.
Okay. So tell me more about your book. Like, what really inspired the events that happened in here?
No, there was nothing. Yeah, I just wrote what was in my head, because like I told you, it's an imaginary inspiration. The story just popped out of my mind, so I kept writing what was on my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, who is your favorite character and why?
It's the lady called Miriam in this book. At first, she appeared to be a humble old lady who did not like getting involved in other people's affairs.
Yeah.
But however, she returns in chapter 4 as a truth revealer. So the way she revealed the truth, it was not okay, because as a mature old lady, she could have set the girls down and told them the truth instead of revealing to them at different seasons and times. Because in that way, she's trying to create a division and hatred between them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's sit with that for a minute and let it marinate. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. We are still with the author of A Living Dark Past. Okay, so tell me, ma'am, what is your writing ritual?
Well, I like writing when there's minimum silence, because that's where I focus on writing the book. I fully immerse myself. I focus on the characters and their emotions without making mistakes.
Oh, okay. What is the one thing you want readers to actually underline in this book?
That revenge is a wrong and bad decision made out of hasty emotions. Because it may seem satisfying at first, but in the end is where you're going to experience double the pain you're in. So even the Bible teaches us that God is the one who's going to take revenge for us. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, where do you actually hope to what do you hope to achieve with the story? Like, is there a sequel coming? Do you want to see it playing on TV, something?
Yeah, you're actually right. I want to see it play on TV. Yeah.
Okay, so when can we expect another book from you?
Well, I've already published another book. It's a Susanna edition.
Oh, it's a Susanna edition.
Yes, I read both languages, Susanna and English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me, where can we find you or your book?
At this moment, I have not put it in bookstores yet. I'm selling it personally. So if anyone wants to purchase a book, they can contact me through my social media platforms.
So it's just Bonang Michelle.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yeah, likewise.
Okay. So guys, let's take a quick break. And after this, we will be having Utlo, who is going to be closing the show for us.
la bo le tlhabile tsatsatsi le golo le tletseng ka dikgolo kgolo mina tauso ka so kamera di chaba champana grile ntja khalemela sebatana tsamayo ka monko khodi ya potana tsamayo ka monko le thata tshipi se betla monate ke betla puo magala makapa tshagalo se bola le isong gang go senkga ena ya re tsatsi la ntlha mathwa ka simolla go tlhabologa ka tla ke tlhamaletse ka motlhaola gareng ga meoka ya ditlhase me ka mara ke re dumela the morato a selontsha marato selonyana sa me dumela the motho wa me dumela the khabo khabagare o khabile ka dikgang di khatlha lentswela me ka re dumela the moradi a motho ba gaetso ke bone morato a ke bone motho ke morata ke bone motho reng ke mo akanya bopelo a me tlala ka dikiretso e seng boaka rato la gagwe le ka tlala seatla se penologe se tsholole dikeletso tsa rona di kgokologe ka re ke bone moradi a motho. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could get the chance to say something to her, I would have said, hey you, can you give me this chance to describe you? Because you don't walk into my room, but we change it. When the air gets heavier, your eyes forget their business. Your love don't whisper, it grips. It speaks influent skin, your lips translating what hips don't finish. You are soft where I break. Danger where I hesitate. In a slow burning fire, I can't relate. Only God knows how long you will make me wait. Kana irile bantaya ba re belaela abo ke simolla go tlhobaela kala la ke rototse matlho ke tshaba gore ba ka tloga ba mogelela ke tshaba gore ka tloga timela a itshelelwa ke bontshegela ke ne ka tsoga bosigo ke hema pelo a me itaya fela e sa golegwa me gopolo ya ntshwara ka thata ya ntira le khobala go akanya thata me pelo ya me ya simolla go bulega kare irile ke bula le bati ka fitlhela a mo khabetla a mo papetla a mo rema a mo reketla a kua sa mayo kare botlhoko jwa me ke botlhoko bo sa feleng pelong ke tsama ka tshika e nutla madi a kutlo botlhoko ntho ya go itlela fela e sa bolela o tla utlwa fela ka oshi a fetore gonna sello sa mayo wada botlhoko tlhe o le go gela thoko o botlhoko ja ka san tlhoko ga ke go rate o loeditse ka tšhaka o boloditse letsholo o lekile marato o rata go baratani ba le teng ga o iphitlhelwe o se kukuni se bataladi o bataladitse bo ferefere selo ke wena ga teng ka go latlhela kae botlhoko selo ke wena ga to swaleng ba gaetso ke ne ka nna pelo e thata ke ne ka ikita sehuba ina ka nna pelo e thata ke thailele thale ka thata ya lentswe ke thabela go thamala tsa puo ke filwe ke bathami bonthagaraga le pakola pelo pela la pelo nte kholo se kholo bogolo halentle le dikgang tse digolo tsa borrekele bekae ba rile fela ba re ke se batana champana ngwana ga mmadiokane ba sanka kele ke sore se batana champana ka sebele ke bua ka mosimane o bonolo kono ya dikonyana kotikoti ya go kokota e kokotela maaparanko ere koko na ke kokota ke kokobela ke kokobetswa ke dikgang tse digolo tsa borrekele bekae sala sentle motswana ko lapeng ke a leboga.